Welcome back everybody. TheProSpartanGamer here with my course designing series on the golf club. New game just out on PlayStation 4 in the UK last week, and we are at Spartan Springs. If you remember, we've already made the first 3 holes. A lot of people wanting this course done in a hurry, so they can go and see how they get on with it. So we're not going to disappoint. We're going to try and get it out there fairly quickly, this one. 4th hole. Just crack on with it. Bit of a raised tee box. 445 yard par 4. Let's just follow this one on down. So you've got a little bit of a pond to get over there. Very narrow fairway. A few little shrubs and bushes in the bunkers. We've added all these trees down the right and left hand side. We added that little pond as well. Few bunkers we've added here. Nice silver birch lined fairways. Little bit of water here on the right you've got to be a little bit careful of. And then undulating green. Nice raised bank on the back there. Should be a birdie chance, but there's lots of danger if you play it wrong. Big duck pond here with swans and ducks and all going on in there. There's even some crocodiles about on the course, so go careful when you go looking for your balls in the rough. You might get more than you bargained for. Afternoon, Mr. Crocodile. Right, we then just stroll over here, very short stroll to, gonna see all these in play in a minute, don't forget, to the 5th hole. 462 yards back up the hill, tree line drive, come up through, little bit of a hollow there, but it shouldn't be too bad. That's about 169 off the tee. So these bunkers set quite nicely as usual. 263 off the tee. That one 281, very narrow. These trees will come into play. This big old ash tree here, you're going to have to make sure you've got a bit of bend on your ball, bit of a Willie Santana bendaroo maybe. Got to look to bend it round, and we've got a nice designer shaped green here. There you see, we've added a couple bits to the green. Once again, there's a few burrows and the like on this green. Plenty of trees protecting it, plenty of hazards, a few rocks have been thrown in. Wildlife is a bit scarce in this area of the course. You may well see a couple squirrels. Sammy Squirrel may well be gnawing on his old nuts there, the dirty bastard. We'll have to see. Anyway, that's hole 5. Like I say, you'll see these in a bit more detail when we play them. You then got a short little walk over here to hole 6. We don't want to do too much walking between the holes. Elevated tee box again, plenty of water on this one. We've got a family of swans in there, Mr. and Mrs. Swan are in there, and a family of ducks. Not a relation, these ones, these are a different breed of duck. Not a relation to Donald and Doris duck, and certainly no relation to Dildo duck, let me tell you. Danny duck's in here, I think. And Deborah duck. Those are the ones. Anyway, shouldn't be a problem clearing this water. It's only 120 off the tee. This is the problem on this one. You've got a nice little catchment of 4 bunkers just looking for your ball to land into it. Any day of the week it can pop into there, I'm sure. Come down through here. We've got a little bit of a brook and a little bit of a troll bridge again. And this green is very small. It's not the biggest green in town, as you can see as we come in. Guarded with rocks, shrubbery, massive sand bunker at the back with bushes in it. There's a couple swanages there, and there is a crocodile. There is no croc. So don't go right there, you'll have more than you bargained for. You might come out about a foot, you never know. Anyway, that's the 6th hole. Now we've done a few more. I said it was only going to be 3 per episode. You lucky devils. I've only gone and made up to number 9 already. Yes, you are lucky, aren't you? Well, that's the 9th. Not the 9th. Got myself confused there. This is one of my favourite holes so far, this little beauty. I hope you'll think this is a thing of beauty, because I think it's a thing of beauty. This is the 7th. This is a pretty little sod, this one. It's a par 3. It's only 165 yards. But look at this gorgeous little thing. We've carved it out. We've had the JCBs in. We've had the dumper trucks. We really have. We've put reinforcing in the banks all around the back to hold it together. Look at this. You've got a big old pond to clear here, and it is a big old pond. You don't have to worry about that. That's quite deep in there. Wasn't quite deep enough for the sperm well, but it's pretty deep. Don't you worry about that. Be doing some muffin the mule diving in there, some muff diving if you go deep into there, I'll tell you. Anyway, it's 165 yards. It's a pretty hole, isn't it? Look at that. You got bushes all around. You got Tetley red bush. You got a few little bush reeds there, like bulrushes. Not the biggest of greens, and it does slope away at the front, look. But lovely little par 3. Real treat for you, that one, I think. Be interesting to see if anybody can get an ace on that one. A nice hole in one. That's pretty. That is pretty. That is a beauty to behold. Then we come up here again, up a bit of an incline to the 8th tee box. Spin it on round there. Spin me right round, baby, right round. That tree there is a pain in the ass. It wasn't one that I put in there. We may well have to get rid of that tree before you guys play it. We'll have a look. So it is a bit of a pain there. It's right in the way. Might just have to slightly move the tee box one way or another. Anyway, it's a bit of a dog leg, this one. You've got to go over these couple beech trees. Again, it shouldn't be an issue. They're just there really for cosmetics. But you go through the trees. Again, undulating deep bunkers. We've added a bit of depth to all these bunkers on the fairway here. You can see they've got a bit of depth to them. Added a bit of depth. Big undulation there as well. And then this one, this green is higher than you, so you're coming in on it a bit blind. You've got a bit of a height difference here. And again, got to be accurate. Got to be accurate. Guarded with trees. Very small green. 2-tiered green again, sloping from back to front. It's going to depend where the flagstick is on that one, really. That's the 8th. And now the 9th. Just stroll through these trees here. I think, from memory. Do you? Do, Owen? Don't know where you go now. Gonna have to zoom out, chaps. There's the 9th. Sorry, wrong way. I was going the wrong way. It's the 9th hole. We have been doing a little bit of work on the last 9 as well, but they're not quite ready to show you yet. So, zoom into the 9th. Bush line tee off. We've got little bathroom there if you need a dump on your way round or whatever, or you need an old sweet pea. Bit of a picnic patio table there as well. We put there. We've got a family of deers here on the left, with one stag, and I think there's about 6 or 7 does to keep him busy there. He's going to be having a good old roddering there. So this is quite a wide fairway, but there's plenty of bunkers catching you, and if you catch it a bit too true, the driver will take it into the drink. So you've got to be careful. We've got a little motorboat there to take all the people over, the players, as you've got someone on a bit of a day rate casual labour there. They're going to be sat up in there, the sailor man. He's going to give you a little trip, because you've got, that's 257 there to the tee. So it's a big free wood, or not quite 100% driver. And then that leaves you with 225 to the green. Over the ducks, over the crocodilios, over the swans, and again a pretty little green. Lots of bulrushes, lots of silver birch trees, a few rocks, bench and a trash can up in the. You can see what we've added to it. Everything really, basically, we've added it all. We've even, on some of the occasions, we've even got rid of the green and started and designed the green from scratch. We have put in some effort into this. This ain't just a generated course that's come up from nowhere. We have put in some time, let me tell you. Anyway, let's go back and start from the 4th so you can see these 6 holes in action. There we are then on tee on the 4th as promised. 453 yards, 72 feet below our feet. So it's a fairly downhill one really, so you're going to obviously be hitting the ball a bit further. It's just a case of making sure you avoid the sand and all the little divots and that I've put in. Family of deer as well on the right. This is a nice big green now, but you have got all that slope on the left hand side there, which, so overhead view of the hole, there you see it. Bunkers again strategically placed as always. There you see the SS in the right hand corner of the Spartan Springs course that we're on today. So I've given it some mustard there, I've given it the big beans and sauce, but I've pulled it a little bit and I'm going to be in that little catchment area. No, I'm not, I've just gone wide of it. So in the semi rough, we've got 158 left. Don't want to go long here, because obviously if we go long we will be in the drink. There you see it. We're downhill. We're going to go up a club because we're in the old. And we're just going to try and bring it in a little bit. We're just going to fade it in there a little bit. Fade it in just a Tasman Archer. We've hit it 100%. It's going to have to sit down, I expect. Sit down. That's a beautiful shot. Should use the slope a little bit. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come round. Ooh. Didn't quite tell round. You can see Sylvester Swan peering through the bulrushes there at me. Cheeky little sod. So yes, it's a bit of a tricky putt. Putting is not our forte, I must admit. Get in the hole. Oh, unlucky. Pop that one in, said the vicar to the nun. Lovely job. Nice par 4 on the first hole then of the 4. Now then, on to the 5th then. Big dip there early doors. Tree lined, lovely foliage. Nice mountains in the background. Very narrow this fairway. This big old ash tree here is a bit of a problem, but might have to do a bit of draw shape on it and a nice bespoke shaped green. Look at that. Don't forget, once this is finished guys, you'll all be able to play this. I will explain exactly where you go on the golf club game and get it and everything else. So we've ripped that 100%, quite a good drive. Just stay out of the sand, stay out of that bunker, baby. Oh, nice. Gonna talk to the ball, make it move for you. Right, we are gonna try. See, look at that, we're hitting that straight into the old ash tree. So we are definitely gonna put shot modifier on this. We're gonna try and draw the ass off it. We are gonna draw this right round there. See if we can make something happen here. It's uphill, so we're gonna go up a club. Just gotta nail it 100%. And we did. Come on, bend. Bendaroo, bendaroo, bendaroo. Sit, you little baby. Sit, sit, sit. Woohoo! Come back off the slope. Come on, back off the slope. Come on, baby. Come on. Ah, it's going to be a tough old putt, that. It really is. Christ, make head or tail that. Down here, I know that much. We'll just go this one. If I get this inside a dustbin lid, I will be amazed. We've given it a Tonka Ted. Roll on, roll on, roll on. Well, I would have sworn that was quicker than that down over there. A little tricky one. I still think this is downhill, see. Not going to give that too much beans. I missed it. Stop then. Free putt. Disappointing. Just nail this one in. Yeah. Drop shot on that one. Tricky hole that. Uphill as well. So cracking on nicely here though. On to the 6th, and it's a big par 5. I don't want to. I want a mixture of 3s and 5s. So I'm hoping not to put too. I don't know in the second half whether you guys like par 3s or par 5s. I might go for an extra par 3. Yeah, I'm not sure. This one's got a little brook across. You've got to remember for your second shot, and a very small green, but nicely and pretty with the rocks and the bulrushes and the old red bush or whatever they are. Obviously not red bush because they're not red. It just sounds better because you say Tetley red bush. Anyway, let's rip this. Let's rip the stink out of it. Go on, have some of that. Giving that some. Mr. Bunkers, baby. Mr. Bunkers, baby. Yes. Split it straight down the middle. Beautiful shot. Right, we got no chance of making the green at 294. Where are we going to land now? We've got to watch that. Look, see, it's tight down there. It's well designed hole, this one, I think. I think we've done quite well with this one. We are 280 we've driven. That ditch is at 500, so we've got 220 left. But there's those bunkers, so I reckon we want to play at about 180 is to leave. We'll be hopefully short of those bunkers if we've got our maths right, but it is downhill. Sits straight in the bunker. No, it's not. Sits! And then I look stupid. Straight in the sand trap. That didn't work out, guys, did it? Tough little bunker shot now. We haven't made them that deep. Not like the ones on some of the holes. We haven't made them a lot deeper. We are going to try and get a bit of fade shape on this if we can, just so we're not dicing with the water. Going to go up a one. And hopefully this is about right. Oh, we've made a good contact. Sit then. Sit then. Sit then. What a great shot that is. That is a lovely shot from there. You take that. Fairly flat this green from memory. I took some deviation out of it. I didn't want them too. I'm not going to put any ridiculous pace on the greens either. I'm not going to make them really fast. We played, me and Brett, or Chucky Boy, played a course earlier on tonight in the desert, and the greens were just ridiculous. They'd set them on fast, and it wasn't fun. It really wasn't. Got to give people a chance, but you don't want it to be too easy. So that's a par 5 then. Now we're playing that lovely little, pretty little 7th hole I showed you earlier. What a beauty. For me, this is an absolute thing of beauty. This is the sort of holes I wanted to design when it came about. I thought, you know, can we hollow out somewhere and can we make a hole like this? And we've done it early doors. Obviously my courses will only get better the more I get used to it and used to what I do, but this is pretty decent start. I think we're going to put a modifier on just to make it look a bit better. We like putting the old modifier on, to be honest. We're going to try and draw it round in there a little bit. We're going to go up a club, 170. It's uphill slightly. Hopefully we can catch it true. We've caught it quite good. Now come on round then. Come on round, you little basil. Too much. Look at that. Oh, over the top of the pin. We couldn't hold it. Just needed a bit of gas off it. Bit of Gaston Ramirez off it. Right, what have we got here? I don't like the chipper, but we're going to have to do it. Floppy shot for 8 yards ain't going to work. This is a risky shot. You've got water waiting for you if you hit it too hard here or fin it or something. I'm just going to... I've absolutely muddled it straight in the water. Told you, this is a tricky chip shot then. That's a baby. We should have done that in the first place. Silly boy. Silly boy Pike. Fluffed it up. Just fluffy dog. Real fluffy tits of a shot that was. Real fluffykins. Right. The ducks watching on. Look at them. You can see them laughing at us. Shut up. Get me 12 ball out later. You'll be in a nice duck pancake. Get in the hole. Get in that hole. Oh. Damn you. Big numbers on this one. It's a disappointing 5. It's a pretty hole. I'll say it again. Real pretty little hole. 6 on that. Absolute shambles. Right, what have we got now? Through the birch trees. Beech trees rather. Got the I don't know what that is on that. Oh, it's a tree. I was going to say, God knows what that is on top. Really narrow fairway, really undulating where you land. Got to get this one right here on the 8th. And then it comes down and we've got that sort of raised green, a bit of a long thin effort. Like a kidney bean. We're going to king the living daylights out of this over those beech trees. Smackaroony. Just stay out of the sand. We've gone straight in it. It's okay. I'm showing you how not to play it. This is a par 4. You ain't going to get there. And that's too risky to take this one on from there. I tell you that now. No chance, Arnold. No chance at all. We're coming out here somewhere. We're going to splash it out and take our chances on a decent third. Couldn't even get out. Now we are in trouble with these trees. Jesus. Jesus wet. I'm going to have to get the modifier going again. Can we bend a roo? Can we bend her roo? Can we get our bending over in there? Gonna have to go up a couple clubs. What have we got? 150. We were in light rough. Taking the gravity. 100%. They bend. Bandaroo. Bandaroo. What a shot. That's a classic shot. Ooh, but we 2-tier. 2-tier, and we've dropped to the lower level. Forgot this one was a 2-tier green, and there you see it. Gonna have to give this some beans. Don't want to end up in the water here though. Get up there. Get up there. Stay. Ooh, lucky it didn't come back to us. Get in. Get in. Get in. Get in. Oh. I really haven't played the game that much. I spent so many hours on designing the course. I haven't actually played it. So I'm a bit crap, really. I will get better. Once I've designed this course, I'll have a real bash at this and see what we can do. Right, last hole of this episode. You've had a bonus in this one. I know it's a bit longer, but I thought get the front 9 done. Hopefully we can get the whole course wrapped up this week and it can be out at least by the weekend. There's the old stag with his harem of does. Who's giving them a good old service, I expect. Dirty old stag tree. Right, so this is this tricky one over water where we've got the old guy there working on a bit of casual to drive the golfers across in the yacht. The old speedboat. Oh, we forgot we can't king the life out of it. Sit. Whoa, sit. Oh, we're going to be able to get there in the rough. Out of the roughage. Ooh, jeez. Jeez me. Gonna have to go with a free one and take a real snorter at it. What's like the back? Is there water out through the back? Can't remember. Yeah. This is risky. You don't want to be sat on the park bench when I'm having a swing with this, I tell you. Those ducks might have one round the gillards if they ain't careful. Right in the beaky barret. Giving it some. We've given it 100. It's never going to make it. Never going to make it. And if we're stuck there again, we could be in all sorts of trouble to get over here. You know? Because he keeps giving us into that. I don't think we're going to make it. I don't think we're going to make it. Whatever he gives us here. Let's try and put a bit more loft on it with the modifier. It's a good connect. It's only 89. That ain't going to make it. Splash. That ain't going to make it. We might have to chip this back. In fact, we're going to do it. What's over there? You can't go over there, surely. That's a different hole altogether. What hole's that over there? That's a hole we haven't done anything with yet. So that's nothing to do with it, really. You can't go over there. I don't know why the free wood didn't make it. Because it's only like 80% out of the rough, that's why, you see. What we're going to do. He's doing a bit of a dance around the ball. How's he? Oh! Alright, calm down. Christ. He's shagging the golf club. None of that on the course, please. Masturbating is not allowed. This is a gentleman's game. Christ, man. Embarrass me when you're on the screen like that. Shortest club we can get, and we just want to really just do a chip shot here. Just to go back like half a dozen yards or so. That's it. Now we should be able to get over there. All things being equal. We still think we go with a 3-wood and just tank it. Got to make it now. It's too much on it. We've gone through into the back. Sit down. Sit down. Oh my word, we're through the back. We're through the back. It's got to be the 5-wood. We've hit it nice this time. Sit then. Still too much. So a 3-iron might get over there if the wind's good. On another day for you guys at home. Let's get the floppy doppy shot out here. Get the modifier going. Crank it down to 67. Sit. Oh, not too bad at all. Let's put this in and get out of this hole then, for Christ's sake, however many shots we've taken there. 11 shots. Hopefully none of you take that many when it goes live. Anyway, we'll forget about that. Like I said, it's the first time I've played it myself, so it's a tricky course, but it's not impossible, and it's going to be a good challenge for you guys at home. I'm the Pro Spartan Gamer, and that is holes 4 to 9 of Spartan Springs. I'll be back for more from the golf club very soon, and hopefully finishing Spartan Springs this week. Cheers dudes, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time.